right? Does one have to pay past owed zakat if it's a lot? Yes, you do. Zakat is a debt you owe to Allah, but it does diminish. So, so let's say you let's say you owe, for example, £1,000 in zakat one year, and then from that 2.5% is what, £25. So for the first year that you didn't pay your zakat, I'm giving a basic example on the premise that the amount is the same every year, right? But £25 you owe in the first year. Year two comes, and you don't have £1,000 now. You got £9,975 because £25 of that is already, owed to the poor. So you're gonna pay zakat on this amount, 2.5% of that, and you're going to add that to the previous £25, and then the next year, you keep doing that. So it does diminish in a sense, but that's if it's stable. But in any case, you have to pay off this. The last thing you want is to turn up on the day of judgment and say to Allah, I owed it but I didn't pay it. And if you don't believe me, in there's verses in Surah At-Tawbah, we covered in our tafsir that your wealth being turned into a snake that then strangles you, and it's not a situation you want to be in. وَالَّذِينَ يَكْنِزُونَ الذَّهَبَ وَالْفِضَّةَ. Go look up that verse. Those who store up and like treasure gold and silver, right? And then Allah, and then we have the situation where it's the same with the prayers. For every day since you reach puberty until the day you die, unless you've been unconscious for more than 24 hours, due to like coma, or you just been really ill, or just under general anesthetic for that time, then for every day from that time of puberty to the end of your life, you owe 5 prayers. And if you're a Hanafi, you owe the witr prayer as well. And you will be asked about these. In fact, the prayer is the first thing a person is asked about. And if you're successful in that, as the Prophet told us, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, everything else is likely to be successful. So someone who doesn't understand that they have an obligation to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with regards to the prayer and zakat, you will be asked about every element of it, then they turn up on the day of judgment and then they're stuck. So don't be stuck, pay that. And just save up. If you owed it but you didn't pay it, you may be struggling now, whatever. Just skip the donuts. If you go out once in a while, skip the donuts, save that money, put it in a pot, and then keep going until you've saved up enough, and then pay it off. Right? We ask Allah for ease and facilitation.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله